I call the Honourable Member Khanwal Bakshi.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. First of all, I would like to congratulate you on your elevation as Deputy Speaker. It's my first opportunity, and it has been my pleasure and honour to work with you. Your guidance during the Select Committee you chaired as Justice as an Electoral will be always remembered by me. Your guidance was really helpful, and I congratulate you once again on your elevation. I would also like to acknowledge Right Honourable David Carter for his re-election, Lindsay Titch, and Honourable Trevor Millard. I would like to mention Honourable Trevor Millard because in past 6 years, I have always seen him on his toes and admired him for his knowledge about the standing orders and other parliamentary procedures. I acknowledge him, and I hope he will continue to show his excellence in the chair. Mr. Speaker, what I would like to say is that return of this government for the third time under the strong leadership of Right Honourable John Key shows that the people have a lot of common sense and they have seen what this government has delivered in past 6 years. It is very important that we should understand the policies which were promoted by Labour Party were totally rejected, and the 47% of the people giving their party vote to National shows that they have got the confidence in National Party. Mr. Speaker, victory is to be earned and it cannot be taken for granted or snatched. This government, under the leadership of Prime Minister John Key, has shown top-class skills and characteristics of stability, certainty, and common sense in managing New Zealand. Each and every member of this National Party has looked after the country like their own baby. Mr. Speaker, I am sure most of us prefer to have stability and certainty in our daily lives and hope that the most of the decisions we make, big or small, that these are based on the common sense. Mr. Speaker, I would also like to acknowledge all the new members who have joined us in this Parliament, and I can see that the diversity in this Parliament is growing day by day. In particular, I would like to mention two new members, Dr. Paramjit Parmar and Mahesh Bindra, two members of Indian origin who have joined this Parliament this term, and I hope they will contribute during this term. When we are talking about diversity, Mr. Speaker, yesterday we celebrated Diwali in Parliament. I started attending Diwali functions September this year, and yesterday was the last Diwali function. This shows that the 155,000 Indians who have made New Zealand as their home, they are in the mainstream. They just not celebrate their own festival within their own families and circle, but they are celebrating among the mainstream of New Zealand. These are very important events, and Diwali has become a part of New Zealand cultural calendar, and people look forward for that. Mr. Speaker, here I would also like to acknowledge the voters of New Zealand and in particular Manukau East, those who have supported me for last 3 elections. I would also like to acknowledge my elected chair, Scott Martins, and my campaign chair, Greg Mulhern, who have helped me during the election campaign, and their work has shown the progress we have made in Manukau East. We are making a slow progress, but we are going in the right direction, and one day we will be there what we have set our target. Mr. Speaker, while we are talking about the diversity and stability, we have to talk about what we have achieved in past 6 years. The previous speaker mentioned that New Zealand is not doing well. I don't agree with her because we have continuously made progress in the economy. The growth rate of 5.6% 3.6%, is one of the highest in the OECD. And I think we have to acknowledge the strong leadership of Right Honorable John Key and Bill English, who have managed this economy very well. Mr. Speaker, our country produces some of the most high-quality dairy products, meat, and we are encouraging growth in high-end technologies. We have the advantage of being at the doorstep of Asia, and these Asian countries have large middle class that wants to buy high-quality products and services. It is for us to capitalize on the opportunities presented to us and ensure that we keep building our relationship domestically and internationally. Apart from the dairy and its products, we must expand technologies that we have been producing and using indigenously. Recently, I read an article that LenzaTech, a New Zealand-founded company, has developed low-carbon biofuel that will be tested by Virgin Atlantic next year. This will be world's first flight using low-carbon fuel and has support of one of the largest banking corporations. We need to capitalize on these type of products so that we can have high-end product market also captured by the New Zealanders. With these words, Mr. Speaker, I conclude my speech, and I will tell you later on, come and see me outside. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.